So from a fashion icon, we're talking all things fashion right now, but fashion with a twist, as we pause the trend to talk about how fashion can inspire and empower local individuals in our communities. Now, in studio this morning, we have Amanda Mamase, who will tell us a little bit more about this amazing initiative called the Clothing Bank and share how it has really changed her life. Amanda, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Lovely to have you.
Thank you so much to you too. The Clothing Bank is a organization, non-profit organization. What they do, they inspire, they skill and support mothers. They are sponsored by Woolworths.
Okay.
Woolworths give them garments, then they teach us how to run successful small business to these women in order to support their children as well as to eradicate poverty. Remember, one of the Millennium goals was to eradicate poverty.
Yes.
However, we still chained in poverty. So the Clothing Bank is trying to give solutions to the mothers in order for them to be able to raise their children while they are unemployed. So they make sure that we run successful and sustainable businesses. With the garments that are being donated by Woolworths, they teach us business skills, then we buy and resell those clothes.
So it basically develops you as individuals to be entrepreneurs, to be able to provide for your families,
Yes.
For moms, dads, the kids and that kind of stuff.
That's correct.
So I think this is very, very interesting. Of course, this is part of their good business journey. How did you get involved? I mean, where did you hear about the Clothing Bank?
Okay, in 2014 September, I was referred by a friend to Clothing Bank. I used to buy from her. But then she said to me, aren't you interested in selling? Because I was doing my own business by that time, selling perfumes as well, having a hair studio, dreadlock studio. Yeah. So I said, no, I'll give it a try. Then I went for assessment, then I was taken. I've been there now for 2 years.
Okay. So over the course of the past 2 years, I mean, with the Clothing Bank, what have you learned, I think, about yourself, about you being an entrepreneur, running your own business?
Okay. For me, that's where I developed a passion. Then I also had this long passion to groom and to mentor young girls. So now I'm basically starting my new NGO, which is GPU, Girls Unlimited Empowerment. Okay. So teaching those young girls, taking them in and mentoring them, also their parents, giving parental skills. Okay, So remember what happens in young girls. I'm taking grade 6 and 7s. Remember what happens when they get to high school. They get overwhelmed and then they pick up a lot of weight. They become chubby and all that. Then older men, they start having sexual relations with those girls. So basically, we're teaching them peer education program as well as aerobics to keep them in shape because we want to educate the child holistically.
Yeah. I love the fact that something like the Clothing Bank, which has got to do with fashion and clothing, really just extends into other areas in terms of, just helping individuals out there, like you said, young girls as well, like yourself, entrepreneurs as well. So thank you so much for joining us this morning, just telling us about your story and your experience with the Clothing Bank, and all the best for the future ventures as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Now, of course, sustainability really has never been, obviously, this stylish. We see how stylish Amanda's looking this morning as well. Now, we all know the saying, charity starts at home. Now, so go out and clean your cupboards at home and get involved in this inspiring project of giving back and become a part of the synergy that will really help these women succeed.